Dove?
Era nella cesta della cucina.
Bene.
Fai i compiti. Veramente la stessa cosa per tutti. Devo solo guardare una scheda di matematica. Qui c'è di matematica. Allora, infatti c'è che c'è di matematica. Non capisco ragionamento. Il lucchetto. Flick, flock, lucchetto personale. Adesso ti rimetterai. Sono chiavi segreti. Alma, questa è la mia chiave segreta. Questo lo apre. Alma, questo lo apre. Guarda. Wow. È la mia chiave segreta.
Olè. Fai i compiti, papà. Mettiti in salone. Oh, vabbè, se li vuoi fare lì, falli lì. Cosa vuol dire?
Snack. Snack.
Snack, non lo so, papà.
Ah, tipo gli snack.
Ah, snack, sono delle merendine veloci che però non è che facciano proprio bene, eh.
Guarda. Alexa, metti la playlist di Sanremo 2024. Oh, sì. Alexa, alza il volume. Alexa, metti la playlist Sanremo 2024.
Ciao amore.
Il pasto.
Cazzo.
Come dice, già non mi trovo la Lega, ho spento, ho attaccato due volte, poi continuiamo a darmi la Lega.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game. And we got a great one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. They find some open field here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Caught by Green on the out route. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Once again, it's Swift. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Just need a yard here. Second and 1.
Brings up second and a yard.
From the gun, here's Swift. And he's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold. Throwing is Hurts. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's an Eagles first down and a gain of 11. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 45 yards for him already. An excellent drive to kick off this divisional round matchup. That might be an understatement. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Hurts to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Here's Swift.
No, devo girare.
Tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Hurts sets up to throw it. Dan hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal. Hurts.
Ammazza. Subito arrivato.
Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. And this one is right through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 1st and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Throwing here, Howell. And he is going to lose.
No, già infortunio, subito, via.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
È scappato. Non mette la 4 del normale.
third down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Howell. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back in the end zone. The Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, they had to get a big performance from this year. And to this point, they delivered.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. The run on 1st down gets them a couple up to the 27.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
After the run, here's 2nd and 8 from the 27. Howell from the gun. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the 1st quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. So here's a 3rd and 14. Howell, he'll look to throw it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. You often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, different coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right.
And he caught it.
Oh.
That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Second down and a run by Robinson. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
On any running play that's called, he's hoping that's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. On third down, Robinson. Well, they hit him in the backfield. And it's not going to get it done. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down. Washington going to send out their punter as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you
No, perché non sei andato a bloccare?
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. On the right side, caught by Green. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down.
Brava, amore.
The sack on a 2nd and 12. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. Short completion, just 4 yards. 3rd and 7 now.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 7.
All right, offense, keep pushing the ball downfield.
Looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Green. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And a good quarterback.
È vero. Falla dormire, falla dormire.
Survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like
Ha guardato Masterchef.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
On second down, Swift. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 53 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Sì.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
No, dovevi passare.
18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3rd and 2.
Boys, you got this.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Eagles. 15-yard touchdown, Brown. And the Eagles continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point splits the offense. Eagles are on the lead in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Howell. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Of course, he's coming off that. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play, with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And Howe will throw it. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
This 2nd and 4. Robinson gets the toss on the right side. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And the Eagles with a dime look. 6 DBs on 3rd down. Al now to throw it. In the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. Second and 10. Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this one is right down the middle. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Now a 2nd and 10. They go quickly here out to Moore. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. We'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
First down, Washington.
Powell. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jalen Carter, his second sack of the night. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
No coverage must by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody. And that leads to an incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw, Howell. It's incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't throw.
This at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half. Incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
Yeah, from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start on the ground with Swift. 83 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
Yeah, now you've got options on second down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
On the option to give to Swift here.
No, non mi viene a trolli. No.
Flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Throwing is Hurts.
No.
Bats it away and it falls
Stavo
down.
completamente. Che
To give you an idea of
coglione.
how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd.
We are gonna do this. We got it.
It's taken to the 26. And he takes
Van
us
bene.
beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carried around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
They'll go play action.
Caputambola.
Targeting more, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time.
No, adesso lo stop.
Excellent
Forza.
job by the big fellas up front.
5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Robinson is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
They're going to have to stretch for this one. This is 4-down territory. They've got to get it in with the deficit that they're facing.
Absolutely. It's not the 4th quarter, but still, I think you can't be thinking 3 here.
No, if you do that, you might as well go ahead and fold up on this one. But I don't think they're built like that.
It looks like he's going to be stopped short of the 1st down. This defense continues to be good on 3rd down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this? Let's try to get it in the end zone.
I don't know about that because of what you just described. They've been so good, and they don't give up the big play that you would expect in downs 1 through 3. Why should 4th down be any different?
True.
You might want to go ahead and kick the field goal and see if you can figure out something else as this game moves on.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Gets it out quickly.
Non lo prendi, non lo prendi, non lo prendi. Che difesa, che difesa.
Now we get a a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Great, set.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get this
Andiamo.
5 to the 7-yard line. Fadarian Mathis bringing him down. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 5.
Roll the boys. Time to go get set. Tiger Swamp. This is your game, boys. Get behind us.
Here's a handoff to Swift running left. Showed some solid running, strong running, and then he's corralled just beyond the 10. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
No.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
No way. Come on, Raph. Look at it. Where's he going? He's there.
Washington on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5. Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's a first down and then some. A 32-yard pickup. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown.
E andiamo.
63 yards. And the Eagles are moving closer to a date now.
E ce ne andiamo via. Ce ne andiamo via. Anita ancora dorme? Come, amore? No, sono le 10 quasi. 10 meno 10.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Dopo. Sì che la fa, perché? Ma di che oggi è sabato, papà, non c'è il limite.
Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. Open man, it's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before
Poteva intercettare,
across midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Down to about the 22 here. 46 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Howell out of the shotgun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Off play action. It's Howell.
Bam!
At the 27-yard line. He's saved. They'll wind up losing 10 on the season. And it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Throwing here, Howell. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty. From the gun, it's Stevenson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, it's Stevenson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It was T.J. Edwards who brought him down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. Able to push his way through. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep
Oh, ragazzi, fra poco andiamo a svegliare mica.
3rd down tonight. They've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far.
Facciamo con le
This
mani,
time
con le
they
mani.
face a 3rd and 2.
Oppure col frisbee.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset.
No,
They've got a 3rd down now as they look
aspetta,
for one more
finisco.
first down to help salt this one away.
Finisco qua e andiamo, un
Back over the
attimo.
line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
No, troppo rumore, papà, poi gli dà fastidio, dai.
On 3rd down, here's Stevenson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. And for an offense
Dai che ho
that is
finito, papà,
struggling,
guarda,
this is
manca 1
not where
minuto
you
e
want to start
49.
from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Escaping the pressure right. Got a man. That's Ayuk. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Faking the handoff. Howell. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's Sidney Brown with it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Grazie Gabbo. Sì, partita a senso unico, poco da dire. La difesa mia ha preso tutto. Mi sono esaltato quando ti ho fermato lì sul 4-1. L'unica cosa, io mi sono studiato il tuo roster. Tu hai messo Gentry che è 265 libbre come defensive tackle contro la mia OL. Se tu hai visto, io mi sono fatto tutto io avevo intenzione di correre esterno. Quando ho visto la tua formazione ho cambiato e ho deciso di correre solo interno come ho fatto tutta la partita. Questo te lo dico per dirti che grande rispetto e grande attenzione, cioè mi sono andato a studiare la tua formazione proprio per capire come colpirti, perché ti temevo molto. E tu secondo me hai fatto quell'errore lì. L'unico errore di formazione che hai fatto è stato quello, mettere un defensive end da 265 libbre, manco pesante, come defensive tackle. Ho capito perché l'hai fatto, penetrazione, pass rush, però se tu sai che io corro, la prima cosa che devi fare è fermarmi le corse, e non c'è. E con quella formazione lì io t'ho sfondato là al centro. Infatti, se guardi, andavo sempre a cercare l'angolo dove stava lui. Vai, aspetta.